Hi guys, thanks for watching. This video we're going to be looking at the Movie Maniacs Series 4 figures. Now, as a series, this is probably one of the most disappointing for me, to be honest, in terms of, I don't know where McFarlane was going, whether they were having trouble getting the licenses, which I don't see why they were, with obviously the figures that they were bringing out. But they were starting to get into the variants of things, to be honest, for this one, and I'm happy to say that it's the last series to come with the cardboard backing. That's the reason why a lot of my figures came out of packaging, purely because the cardboard backing on them becomes damp or damaged, or just actually just peels away. So like I say, I'm happy to say that it's the last Movie Maniacs series to come with a cardboard backing. Again, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the cartoony look to these, why I don't like it, but it's just not one of my favourite series of them all, to be honest. Oops, sorry, Ernie's trying to do a runner there at the back. So let's start with Evil Ash. He's the only one of this series which I've got out of packet to show you. All the rest are in packets, so unfortunately I'm sorry I can't show you too much of them. But anyway, Evil Ash is very easy for you to get hold of, and very cheap as well. You will get hold of him, no problems whatsoever. Comes with his two swords, pre-posed, in the sense that you can't really do anything else with him apart from have him in this stance. Obviously got articulation in the shoulders, the wrists, the feet, the waist, I believe, but you can't do anything with it because of this plate. Nope, sorry, there's nothing in the waist. And the head, yep, there's articulation in the head there. But bit disappointing. I mean, the detail in it is good, you can't fault it. I love the little chain bit on there, but of course he's in that pose to be attacking Ash, so they'll obviously stand like that, ready to duke it out. But the Evil Ash did come in another set with the Ash as well. I believe it's a Music Land exclusive. So, you know, a lot of people do hold on and basically get Evil Ash in the 2 set with Ash. So yeah, it's an alright figure, but bit of a nothing figure for me, to be honest. Sorry, McFarlane. Right, so who else we got in this series? So, right, let's have a look at Ernie. Now, for a start, there's no way you can really say that's Ernie, to be honest. I don't know if you saw the version, but I never saw the version where he got this mushed up in T2, where most of his face is gone. I'm assuming that there was some rights with regard to the look of Ernie. Maybe he'd given his look to other company to produce a figure to look like him, so they just basically decided to take away half his face, so you can't even tell if it is Ernie or not, to be honest. I'm not going to go into the articulation on these figures that are in packet, because obviously they're out of packet. I can do that, but if they're not, then I don't want to say something that's wrong, to be honest. He comes with his iconic shotgun, handgun, a belt of grenades, sunglasses on there, and I believe these sort of grenades can all come out of the belt as well. But really disappointing figure, to be honest, and you can get hold of him quite easily as well. It shouldn't be any problems really if you want to get hold of this figure. But apart from the hair, the leather jacket and trousers, you can't really tell that's Ernie, to be honest. So very disappointed in that sense. Let's have a look at the T2 while we're talking Terminator. Now this is a bit better. This does look more like Robert Patrick than the Arnie one looks like Arnie. But my problem with this one is he looks too cartoony. I don't know if you can see the other head in there as well. A bit too cartoony for my liking, as in the skin colour's just one tone. There's no depth to his skin colour or anything. I will say though that I do absolutely love the fact that McFarlane have added the 2 torsos in there, so you can have an option whether to have which torso on the legs. He comes with his handgun and alternative arms as well. They're the hooks that he puts into the back of the car as they're escaping from the hospital, Pescadero. But anyway, I love the fact that it's done that, but I dare say that if I did have these out of packet, then I'd probably ended up buying 2 just so I could have them in both poses, to be honest. But an improvement on the Arnie one, in my opinion, but still not I still don't think it's amazing, and you shouldn't also have too much trouble getting hold of this guy. Blair Witch figure. Right. I don't know where to start about this. I don't know anything good to say about this, to be honest. Okay, the good thing is that she comes with a lot of accessories, being the stick man from the logo. She comes with a hood, a little bundle of sticks, and of course the scythe from the scene where she was running through the woods chasing them with the big scythe. Oh no, that went in there, was it actually? No. Oh, she wasn't in it. Just not happy at all with this. Why they brought this figure out, I do not know. To make matters worse, they brought 2 out, which I don't have the other one. This version is the tree head version, which is the common version, which you'll have no trouble getting hold of, going from 99p upwards on eBay. The very hard version is, if you see in the top corner there, the skull head there, which is the skull head variant, and again she's on the back of the packaging there. Brilliant looking figure, just a shame it doesn't appear in the films. So why they would bring out 2 figures of the same character that doesn't even appear in the film or films, I do not have a clue, but obviously someone thought it was a good idea, and that's just wrong in my opinion. Why they brought this out, I do not know. This figure doesn't even sit with all the rest of the Series 4 in my collection, to be honest. I've literally dragged it out for this video. But I'll obviously let you make your own opinion on that. I'm not too happy about that. And the last figure in the Series 4 is this Freddy Krueger. Let's just quickly show you on the back. On the back of the packaging you have obviously Freddy Krueger in the top left there, then the T1000 from T2, the T800 from T2, the Candyman from Candyman 3, Evil Ash from Eye of Darkness, and also in Series 4 was Jaws. Now I've done a separate video on Jaws, so obviously if you want to catch that you can. So being a box set, I've done a separate video for that guy. Oh, hold on, I just realised I haven't done Candyman, have I? So obviously I'll do this after him. Anyway, this is obviously Freddy from the very first film, Nightmare on Elm Street. Easiest way to tell straight away is the fact that he doesn't have the stripes on his arms. Only in the first film did he have plain red sleeves and not the green and red stripes. And this is the second edition of this figure. I believe the first edition had no blood on it, no blood splatters, and the second edition had all the blood splatters on it. He comes with a fedora on there as well. Again, for me it's a bit of a cartoony look on there. His hands are quite big. I do think it's a massive improvement from the Freddy of Series 1, and if you are only going to buy one of them, definitely buy this guy. The only thing is, like I say, the cartoony look to it. You cannot do anything with him in terms of the posing. because of this head being at the angle it is. And the one thing I'm a little bit disappointed in is the jumper. Obviously you got the creases and everything, but the stripes are just painted on, as opposed to in the series 1 you could see all the little bits of wool, the detail that's gone into the wool of his jumper, which sadly they haven't done with this version, oh sorry, this figure. But all in all, can't, you know, they were bringing out a lot of figures very quickly. So I'm just trying to have a look on here what year these were. These were 2001, so they churned out quite a lot quite quickly, and it wasn't until they had a bit of a break between series 4 and 5, I think it was a 3-year break, and then things greatly improved. So anyway, that's obviously Freddy Krueger there from Nightmare on Elm Street. And the last one, who I'm sorry I forgot, was Candyman, obviously Tony Todd as Candyman, or I should say Candyman 3, Day of the Dead. Why they went for Candyman 3, don't know. I guess the film 3 was around about the same time these were released, but for me, might as well just gone for Candyman, as in Candyman 1. Oh, I better not keep saying Candyman, or he might appear, mightn't he? Right, so anyway, this to me is a great figure of Tony Todd. He comes with his hook there, all bloody, and you can also open the jacket up and see all the honey and bees all on his chest as well. A lot of detail has gone into the jacket as well. I'm really chuffed with that. And as much as I don't like this series, I'm probably going to have to say that this is probably the better figure of them all. Again, very cheap and easy to get hold of, so you shouldn't have any problems getting hold of him. But in terms of likeness, I do like the films as well. I'd say that this is probably the better figure out of the 6. But anyway, sorry it's been a bit of a down video, I just don't really like this series, I'm sorry. But I'll catch you soon in the next video. Cheers guys, thanks a lot, bye bye.